Welcome back. It's Kelly from Keeping Money Jazzy, where I share my budgeting tips and plans as well as my slow and steady race to become student loan debt free. If excuse my voice, it's a little raspy because I am trying to get over a cold, but I am here to do my February closeout with you guys. So we're going to get right into it. As you can see, I still have some cash remaining from this month, which is a great thing for me. I didn't know I was going to, but I still went over in the category. But other than that, I did well. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to move this out the way. So we're going to start with my goals for February. So for this month, the only thing that I wasn't able to do either one of these goals due to me having to pay for car maintenance things, so I wasn't able to do either one. So I'm just gonna put an X next to both of these. But I did prepare my taxes, and I do owe for federal, but I will be getting some money from state, and I will break that down with you guys once I get it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to my calendar. So what I like to do is challenge myself to do some no spend days. And as you guys know, from my February budget, that I wanted to do no spend days and not to use my credit card. So the no credit card usage out the window. I only used it, no credit card usage went out the window. I only used my credit card, I think 2 or 3 times this month. But for me, that is good because I got something from online, and I did have my spending money for that, for the first thing. The other 2 things were just for eating out and for something else that I wanted that I just couldn't wait for. But it was my spending money. And you will see, if you watched my paycheck number 2 closeout, then you will see that amount that I spent that was over budget for that pay period. But as far as the no spend days, I know the month isn't over quite yet, but as far as the no spend days, I did pretty good for the month. 13 days, 14 days so far. So and I wanted to have 15, so I'm actually on track with that. So now we're gonna hop on over to my monthly spread, and we're just gonna break down some expenses. As you can see, I actually wrote in some things that were different. So for the month of February, my expected income was $2,450, but I actually was bought in $2,525.90, and this was due to some sinking fund money that I had, and I needed to roll over to get my car fixed. So that was included in there. But as far as my bills, everything was pretty much the same. For my home warranty, I only paid for the month of February. I was going to pay for February and March, but I just decided not to. So I only paid $43. For my Hulu, the difference is I decided to cancel the HBO Max. So now this is a total of $14. So my overall expenses for this month was $1,365, and remaining I have a balance of $1,160.90. Now in my variable expending, I did really well. outside of my spending. But other than that, I did pretty good. So for my groceries, I only spent $83.99. And that's usually the first one to go. Groceries is usually wiped out or over budget. My gas, I spent $26.82. And the rest that I have remaining, you will see I will put into car maintenance, some of it. For household, I spent $18.65. And spending, here goes the kicker here, guys. $127.12 is what I spent. For my Microsoft 365 was $69.99. My GoDaddy was actually $28.16. And my taxes was the $140, but for my BGE it was $150. So now we're going to tally this up and see how much we have. So $83.99 plus 26.82 plus 18.65 plus 127.12 plus 69.99 plus 28.16 plus 140 plus 150 plus 289.42. So I spent a total of $934.15. Way over my budget, which was $608, but that's fine. Things happen. Cars break down, mess up, that's okay. So now we're going to subtract this from the remaining. It's $1,160.90. So a remaining balance of $226.75. And now we're going to come on over to my sinking funds. So pretty much was the same. Car insurance was 100, and as you can see, I will be over because I went over and spending. So, and my car maintenance, I put in $13.18 for my gas money. I still have $20 remaining for that. My household was $20. My $22 biweekly challenge, which is my gifts fund, it was $40. I did not put any money in the $1 a day this month, and I did do the $40. So this is going to be $213.18. So we're going to subtract $213.18 from, and that left me with $13.57. And I actually only put $10 this month towards my student loans, and I do have some money remaining. I know it doesn't reflect it in my budget because I went over, but I do have some money remaining, and I'm going to decide whether I should put this towards debt or I probably just pay off what I spent with this and just start fresh in March. Guys, bear with me, guys. Help me, bear with me. I'm getting used to using cash, and it's an adjustment for me. So, but we're going to come on down here, and we're going to put in, bought in $2,525.90. And we're going to add up my expenses, which was $1,365 plus $934.15. And that was $2,000. $2,299.15, and I put up $213.18, and I only put $10 into my snowball for this February. So we're going to subtract the income minus all of the expenses to see where we ended up. And I had $2,525.90 minus $2,299.15 minus $213.18 minus $10. Leave me with $3.57. All right. I like to do a monthly summary, and it breaks down everything: my income, my variable, my saving, my debt payoff, and any improvements that I want to do for next month, and my wins for this month. So we're going to break this down. So my income was $299 working. So I'm going to erase this. Alright, so I'm going to just break down everything that I've had. So for income, it was $2,525.90. For my variable expenses was $2,299. I'm sorry guys, I wasn't prepared. 2015. And for savings, I did $213.18. And debt payoff was $10. And remaining I had was $3.57. So for my wins for this month was I had money left over in my cash envelopes. I have successfully completed my no spend days. And I say another one for this month was that I had money to cover car maintenance. Okay, and improvements for next month that I would like to do is separate my spending from restaurants and also not overspend in variable categories. Alright guys, that is it for my February closeout budget. I thank you guys for being patient with me, and like I stated, I have about, I think it's a total of like $30 or $50 or so in my cash that I have remaining. and I think I will actually take this and just use it for my overspending that I did. And if I have anything remaining, I will use that for a debt payment, but I'll just put that into my March payment. So yep, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, and as you see, I didn't have any fat loan payments due to me having a car maintenance, so I only did fat loan Friday once this month, so there will not be any, as you obviously can tell. But for March, I'm hoping to be able to put a big dent into my debt with my taxes and also other sinking funds. But that is it, and I thank you guys for watching. Give it a thumbs up if you like this type of content, and I will see you soon.